Playing online on your phone is fun, but there's plenty of reasons you might want to play the best offline mobile games. Maybe your internet connection isn't stable, maybe your commute takes you underground. Whatever your reason, you've come to the right place. Thankfully, many of the mobile games don't require an internet connection. From puzzlers to story-driven epics, here are the best offline Android and iOS games you can play right now. Starting off at number 10, we have Ninja Arashi 2. This is the continuation of the excellent side-scroller action game about the adventures of a ninja who dreams of saving his son from the clutches of a demon. In the first part, the main character was able to get out of his prison, and now he's struggling to pursue the villain. But on the way there are old and new difficulties, opponents and dangers. It's necessary to deftly overcome them, strike enemies, find non-standard solutions, and understand that death will be waiting for the character at every step. By the way, today we have an amazing sponsor, Puzzles and Survival. Puzzles and Survival is a free-to-play match 3 game in which you can match shapes and colors while in the battle to get powerful attacks. The game featuring addictive and equally deadly gameplay, this match 3 game brings various elements to life. No more idle waiting or strategy games while you have this epic match 3 puzzler to kill zombies. Round up to one of the Legion's 5-star legendary heroes to build your first line of defense against the zombie civil war. Implement your war strategy and hero fighting skills to deliver the city from the hungry, deadly zombies. Spend your days refining your match 3 skills as this game is designed to make you hooked while you traverse the thin line between life and death. The kingdom's public and zombie attack survivors are looking up to you to create a post-apocalyptic sanctuary. Command the territory expansion and restoration as you make new alliances across the kingdom to offer shelter and refuge to the survivors. Solve as many match 3 puzzle levels as you can to kill zombies, and gain the authority needed to complete your missions. To make things more exciting for you, this Civil War Zombie Apocalypse game brings the artificial intelligence of Eva for your help. So what are you waiting for? Go to the video description, click on the special links, and download the game. Use the code and you'll get healthy rewards. The game is a dark horse in-game ranking list, and it's amazing! Moving on to number 9, we have The Lizard Man. This is a simulator game in which the main character's sister is kidnapped by a monster, and you go to an abandoned metro station to save her. The mystery of missing children remain unsolved until now. Fear among residents continues to grow like a snowball because rumors about a terrible monster quickly spread, causing genuine horror. Go to the long-closed metro station, which will be the starting point of this terrible adventure. During the game, the Lizard Man explored different locations, find and use items, solve complex puzzles, and complete tasks from the list. The main thing is to make sure that the monster doesn't get close to you. When it's near, you'll hear a heartbeat. Coming in at number 8, we have The Forbidden Arts. This is an action-adventure platformer with a focus on discovery and exploration. You take on the role of a young boy called Phoenix, who comes to possess the ability to create and manipulate the element of fire. By exploring a vast overworld and conquering numerous dungeons, Phoenix encounters both friends and enemies alike, gradually building up his abilities as he progresses. The overall narrative is decent enough, and whilst there is little to no voiceover work present, there's a good amount of dialogue to keep you busy while you explore the villages and overworlds. Next up at number 7, we have Sky Gamblers, Air Supremacy. This is a great flyer for Android from the famous Namco studio. Exciting air battles in the mode of single company or playing with friends on multiplayer, you decide. The game has unprecedented graphics and special effects including terrain imposition, atmospheric scattering, change of time, and more. The game has many game modes, for each himself will find his favorite. This applies to both single campaigns and multiplayer. The game is designed for all players of all generations and skill levels, whether veteran or novice. You can even leave the flying to the autopilot while you fire missiles and issue squadron commands. Down to number 6, we have Rush Hour 3D. Rush Hour 3D is a driving game where you dodge all the vehicles headed your way. Do your best to manage your speed wisely, overtaking your opponents while making sure not to crash into anything coming your way. In this game, you'll see each scenario from a bird's eye view. This way you can see all the vehicles ahead. Simply tap your smartphone screen if you want to accelerate and lift your finger to slow down. Use this simple control to drive thousands of kilometers in one go and secure a new personal record. Overall, it has great graphics and intuitive controls that are perfect for playing short games whenever and wherever you want. Moving on to number 5, we have Exiles. This time, the developers of Crescent Moon decided to please us with a full-fledged Rolevka, but at the same time decided to move away from the classic elves, goblins, and other fantasy attributes and release the RPG in the sci-fi setting. The main features of Exiles is a completely open world and almost complete freedom of action. You're free to do whatever you want, but of course there have been fascinating story and plot quests, continuous non-linear passage, a rich set of items and weapons, character development, a huge open world, dozens of quests, hundreds of enemies, excellent graphics, and this isn't even a complete list of the pros of this game. Next up at number 4, we have Epic Conquest 2. This is the continuation, or rather reissue, of an exciting role-playing game. The project received improved graphics, a redesigned combat system, a harmonious balance, new tasks, quests, and characters, as well as much more. What will appeal to those who are already familiar with the first part, and those who just want to have fun traveling and fighting in a fantasy world. Gamers, along with a couple of the main characters, will be drawn into a very difficult situation, from which they must get out as the most real fans of the genre, with a victory save the world behind you as well as a defeated villain. Coming in at number 3, we have Island Saver. Island Saver is a double entendre. You're both on the island trying to save the wildlife and flora, and you're also on the island saving up your money as the game is published by a bank. Our protagonist is a faceless hero who has arrived upon the beach to find that the once beautiful and colorful remote islands have now become victims to trash, a bunch of plastic, glass, and cans that are all scattered around, making the place not only look like a mess but also uninhabitable by the previous animals who used to live there. So with the help of your trusty trash blaster, it's up to you to clean up the trash and entice the creatures back. Next up at number 2, we have Project Racer. Project Racer is a 3D driving game that's just like Gran Turismo or Forza Motorsport. You'll get behind the wheel of spectacular vehicles to participate in exciting races on closed circuits. Your objective: cross the finish line of your rivals. One of the most remarkable aspects of Project Racer is that it was specially developed for mobile, keeping tap and touchscreen controls at its heart since inception. And it shows! From the options menu, you can choose from 5 totally different control modes, each adapted to the needs and preferences for every player. The professional mode, for example, allows you to turn the vehicle with accelerator and change gears with your left thumb and accelerate and brake with your right thumb. And finally, at number 1, we have Space Marshals 3. Space Marshals 3 is the 3rd installment in this action and adventure game saga that takes you to outer space to hunt down tons of criminals. You get to play a bounty hunter who has to get rid of all the enemies in order to complete each level. In this game, once again, you'll find great 3D graphics with isometric perspective, and to move your character, it's easy. All you have to do is use the joystick found on the left side of the screen. Plus, you'll also have sophisticated weapons you can use to open fire on your enemies. So that's it, guys. If you found this video interesting, then please leave it a like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like this. Once again, I'm Sarah. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!